Hi, I'm Clementine Willowilde, and I'm going to teach you today how to fold butterflies out of old tea bags. And I thought about doing this mainly because I drink a lot of tea, and I had a ton of tea bags, and I didn't feel like throwing them away. I wanted to find a better use for them. And I, at the time, was an art student at Georgia State and doing origami. And I was researching types of paper, and Robert Lang came up with a type of paper that's called foil paper that has foil on it. And it just so happens that most tea bags are natural foil paper, or well, not natural, but they're made of foil paper. So essentially you can do some pretty intense types of origami with this paper, although it is really small, so you have to be really good to do really complicated things. But today I'm going to show you how to do butterflies. So the first thing you want to do is take your tea bag and make a triangle. And you're going to have a little excess, and you want to snip that off so that you get this type of triangle. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a complete square, whereas before you would have a rectangle. And then from there, you should put it down and fold it in half, and then unfold it, and that's going to give you a crease line so that you can line up these edges with that crease line. So fold these in, like so. And then we're going to do it again to get another crease line. So what we're going to do is fold this in half, and then we're going to unfold it, and then fold these edges into the middle, like so. So essentially what you have is this. And then this is kind of the tricky part, is you want to, I guess I unfold it halfway, and I pop out these corners, and I fold together this edge and this edge. So kind of pinching this so that you can see, pinch it together and then push it down. And it kind of puts it into a triangle. There's actually names for these folds, but I can't quite remember them right now. And you're going to do that with all four corners. So let's see. Pull this edge out, and here's a problem you might come across. Like when the edge doesn't really want to pull out, you might have to kind of stick your thumb in there and actually kind of push it out a little bit so that these two edges meet. And then you probably will have to take your thumb and kind of right at the corner here where it's kind of a natural corner that you just created with your folds. You're going to kind of pop it back in and push it down. And that's one side, and then you're going to do that to both sides. So really quickly, pop this one out, and you want these to perfectly meet so that this creates like a little point here, and the edges meet together, and they're not overlapping each other. So now we have this. And from here, the butterfly is almost complete. You put down these two folds, just fold them down. And then this is going to be the top of it, so you just take this and fold it over, like so. Almost done. And then you can see, kind of fold it in half, but pull back up for the wings, and you have a butterfly. And actually I've made some butterflies for an article that I'm writing on repurposing, recycling, and reusing. And specifically I made it so that I can raise awareness to reusing or repurposing materials you may even have in your household, like tea bag sleeves.